Hi, it's Emily from the Palace Park Library. Today we're going to be making our painted owl rocks. So, you should have already picked up some supplies from the library when you registered online or through the phone. And you should have a few of these river rocks, paint, and instructions. You will need to source from your own home some paintbrushes, probably something to cover your surface like newspaper or paper towels so you don't get it messy, and then maybe like a Dixie cup or something with some water so that you can clean your brushes in between your colors. So I have started. I wanted to do a little mini one first. And I started painting this little rock. I'm going to paint it with a base coat of brown, and then I'm going to go over it with my white and my black to make the eyes and the different features. And I was looking at the reference photos that are included in the directions, and I decided to kind of draw out what kind of patterns I want on my owl. This is totally optional, do as you like or as you will, but I kind of wanted to think, I have this tiny rock, where am I going to put the eyes, how am I going to do this? So I started off with my brown paint, and I got a big thicker brush and kind of just covered as much of it as I could, and I'm going to go back with my thinner brush to do like small dots and details. I painted it one time, and this rock had some blue paint that was on it, so I did 2 coats. So it's been about like 10 minutes, and I want this to dry more. So I'm gonna let it completely dry. I think that will stop my white from getting like a light brown color and blending with everything else. So I'm gonna start on my larger rock and see what I can do with this owl. Okay, so the black did not show up as well, and I think I tested out the white on this rock and the color really popped more, so just wash off the rock, and then I kind of dried it down with this paper towel, and since the rock is porous, it soaked up. So I decided I don't trust myself as much anymore, so I just drew my sketch with some pencil. You can kind of very lightly see the reflection there, and I'm going to go over it with white first. And then maybe if it looks okay, then I'll go back with some black accents. But let's see. I also learned that when I did the black version, I smeared it with my fingers. So I'm gonna have to try to be more conscious of where I'm putting my hands and careful. Okay. If you don't have a really fine tipped paintbrush, I wouldn't recommend getting this small with the design because it is a challenge for me. Of course, I know there are much more talented artists out there, but maybe with your first owl, start off with something simpler. That was my intention with my rock that's drying there. And then from there, build up. Okay, so my second small rock has finally dried. I only painted the top. And now I'm going to try to paint this one. I want to do kind of just like this larger face with just the eyes, but I want to do the eyes black and then do like those small circles so it'll look like it has pupils and it'll be cuter. So I think I'm going to start with my white circles, and then they can dry and I'll go around them. Okay, I think I'm going to go all out for this one and do the details that I didn't want to do. I think I'm gonna try to do like a yellow or an orange beak, maybe a black. I'm not completely sure on that. I do want to do the same kind of circles that I did around the eyes on the first one. So maybe my owls will look at least a little related. Okay. I think after doing that first owl, I feel more confident. Okay, honestly, could be better, but you know, that's life. You live and you learn, and you make a little owl rock. Okay, I'm not sure if these little things around it was a good idea, but I did it, and it's done. Oh no, I'm pretty happy. I did like little ear tufts, and then, yeah, the eyes and the outside lining. Maybe I'll do some dots on the nose, but the layers took a while to dry, so I think this could be even like something that you could just like do over a weekend, or just do a layer over a day, or you could just do something with no layers and then just get it done really quickly all in one go. But I am pretty happy with mine. I think they're pretty cute, and I'm going to place them both in the pollinator garden behind the library and just hide them maybe under some plants or something, so when someone comes the next time to look at the plants and enjoy the nature, they can find a little hooty owl poking out from underneath the plants. So thank you guys so much, and I'm excited to check the back of the library for our owl friends. Of course, if you want to keep all of your owls, you can do that, but we would really like it if we could see a few of them pop up and just make them a little less lonely. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time.